एकोणनव्वद 88 जण जॉईन झाले.
हेलो मोरे सर.
लिंक टाकू का?
हेलो
व्हाट्सएप पर.
हेलो मोरे सर.
हाँ हेलो.
हाँ जॉइन झाले ना.
हाँ.
ओके वेलकम सर वेलकम.
थँक यू.
ओके ओके ओके. माऊलगे सर.
कॉन्फरन्स मेल.
माऊलगे सर.
हाँ बोला सर.
मॅडम जॉईन झाल्या का?
ओके ओके झाले.
झाल्या. ओके मग करा सुरू, हरकत नाही आता.
हो.
ओके.
First of all, I request all the participants to mute yourself, please. Okay, let us start. Hello, sir. More, sir, I am audible?
Yes, yes,
More,
Yes.
sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay, let us start the webinar. Good afternoon to one and all. On this beautiful and nice day, Department of Chemistry of KSK College Beat, I am highly obliged to extend a very warm welcome to each and everyone. I welcome you all the participants to the national webinar on carving of big dreams using basic principles and small skills. I am sure that this webinar is going to be well anticipated because many participants who are online registered have already acknowledged with us with their kind words for organizing this webinar on such a nice theme. I extend warm welcome to today's resource person and a very distinguishable personality, Dr. Sandeep More sir. Again, I extend a very warm welcome to a beloved principal and a very adorable personality, Honorable Dr. Deepak Shirsagar ma'am, who has always been consistently inspiring us with her enthusiastic zeal of work. I think because of that only, our college is awarded with A grade by the NAC in the third cycle of re-accreditation with CGPA 3.18. I also welcome Dr. R.G. Matsale sir, who is shouldering the responsibility of Administrative Officer of Naugan Education Society, Naugan Rajuri. I also welcome Vice Principal of our college, Dr. A.S. Henge sir, who has also recently organized a national webinar on impact of COVID-19 on the agricultural sector. I again welcome another Vice Principal of our college, Dr. S.V. Shirsagar sir, who is also working as the IQAC coordinator of our college. I welcome Dr. R.M. Gulve ma'am, who is working as a PG director of our college. And lastly, I welcome Head of the Chemistry Department, Dr. Khakre sir, and all the participants who have joined with us through this Zoom app as well as through the YouTube link. Before we get started with our next session, let me put few takeaways of this webinar before you. This seminar or this webinar is being organized with an intention to make you acquainted with the idea of how small ideas can lead to the great discoveries. That is why we have selected this topic as a theme of this webinar. A few days ago, an organizing committee of our college for this seminar had a discussion over the selection of this topic for the webinar. And since the Department of Chemistry has organized already 4 different conferences on different aspects of chemistry, so this time we unanimously decided to go with the general topic rather than selecting the particular chemistry topic, so that everyone who may be or may not be concerned with. Hello?
सगळे म्यूट व्हा म्हणा.
Hello, may I audible, sir? I'm audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes.
I'm audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, audible.
Yes, sir. Okay. That is why we have selected this theme of the seminar instead of taking a particular chemistry theme, so that everyone who may be or may not be belong to the chemistry, so he can get the benefit out of it. And to put a light on such a nice theme, one name came forward, and that is of Dr. Sandeep More, sir. When we contacted him, he agreed to speak on this topic, as well as he himself suggested us the title of this webinar. And for that, I must thank Dr. Sandeep More for being so kind to us for selecting this topic of the webinar. Hello? Hello? Okay. Now, I am highly honored and privileged that to introduce the Honorable Principal of our college, Dr. Deepatai Kshirsagar ma'am. She has, actually, when I took this introduction page from the office, it was of almost 4 pages of 12.5 font. Means she has a very profound contribution to the academic and administrative field. She has been working as a principal of our college since 1997. Almost 23 years of her experience as a principal. She has also edited more than 20 articles in various national and international reputed magazines. She has not only this, but she has also written 14 books, and I'm happy to share you that one of her book was published at the auspicious hands of former President of India, Pratibha Patil, and all the 14 books have been published by a well-reputed publications, as a result of which I think she got a recognition in the Marathi literature, and later she turned out to be the one of the renowned authors of Marathi literature in Maharashtra state. She has also been conferred with so many awards of national repute. She has been also appointed in the various positions of academic and administrative work in the university and state. Beside this, being in spite of so busy in her work, she has made a remarkable contribution to the society, and as a result of which, I think she has been elected as a president of Bid Municipal Council during the 2011 to 14. So friends, we have with us a very astonishing personality as a principal of our college, Dr. Deepatai Kshirsagar. Now may I request Dr. Deepatai Kshirsagar ma'am to share your views. आदरणीय क्षीरसागर मॅडम, आपणास विनंती आहे की आपण आपले मनोगत व्यक्त करावे.
सभागती केशरबाई क्षीरसागर उर्फ कला विज्ञान व वाणिज्य महाविद्यालय बीड, आमच्या केमिस्ट्री विभागाच्या वतीनं आयोजित केलेल्या छोट्या कल्पना आणि मूलभूत तत्वांचा विचार करून मोठ्या स्वप्नांना आकार देणे या विषयावरील राष्ट्रीय वेबिनारचे आयोजन या ठिकाणी आज करण्यात आलेले आहे. हा विषय मला वाटतं अतिशय महत्त्वाचा आहे आणि आजच्या या वेबिनारचे प्रमुख अतिथी, प्रमुख वक्ते आदरणीय डॉक्टर संदीपजी मोरे, तसेच डॉक्टर राजू मचाले, प्रशासक संस्थेचे या ठिकाणी उपस्थित, आपल्या विभागाचे डॉक्टर खाकरे, विभाग प्रमुख डॉक्टर सतीश माउलगे सर, डॉक्टर SV गायकवाड, उपप्राचार्य डॉक्टर क्षीरसागर, उपप्राचार्य डॉक्टर हंगे, पदव्युत्तर विभाग प्रमुख गुळवे मॅडम आणि या वेबिनारसाठी जॉईन झालेले विविध राज्यातील महाविद्यालयातील सर्व प्राध्यापक, संशोधक, अभ्यासक सर्वांचं प्राचार्य या नात्याने मी सर्वप्रथम स्वागत करते. आमचे महाविद्यालय हे 1971 मध्ये सुरू झालं आणि आज जवळजवळ 5,000 पर्यंत विद्यार्थी या महाविद्यालयामध्ये शिक्षण घेत आहेत आणि कला, विज्ञान, वाणिज्य अशा तिन्ही शाखा या ठिकाणी असून कनिष्ठ तसेच पदवी व पदव्युत्तर विभागाद्वारेही शिक्षण दिलं जातं. पदव्युत्तर शिक्षण 12 विषयामध्ये दिलं जातं. संशोधन मार्गदर्शक संख्या 18 आहे. संशोधन केंद्र संख्या आमच्या महाविद्यालयात 4 आहे. PhD प्राप्त प्राध्यापकांची संख्या 28 आहे. सुसज्ज असं ग्रंथालय, अद्ययावत अशी प्रयोगशाळा, रसायनशास्त्र विषयामध्ये लवकरच पदव्युत्तर शिक्षण देण्यासाठी आम्ही MSc केमिस्ट्री सुरू करणार आहोत. त्यासाठी प्रक्रिया चालू आहे. या महाविद्यालयाने 2018ला 3ऱ्या सायकलसाठी NAACच्या आम्ही सामोरे गेलो आणि नोव्हेंबर 2018ला आमच्या महाविद्यालयाला A ग्रेड 3.18 गुण मिळाले आणि मला अभिमान आहे की एवढे मार्क्स आतापर्यंत तरी या विद्यापीठ क्षेत्राला नवीन आकृतीबंधानुसार मिळालेले नाही. यासाठी सर्व स्टाफचा परिश्रम आहे तो सुद्धा महत्वाचा आहे असं मला वाटतं. आजच्या या विषयाबद्दल बोलताना असं वाटतं की आतापर्यंत सर्व शोध व चालू असलेले संशोधन यांचा जर विचार केला तर असं लक्षात येतं की या सर्वांचा पाया हा त्या संशोधनाकडे असलेली कल्पकता आणि विज्ञानातील मूलभूत तत्वावर असलेले त्यांचे प्रभुत्व होय. साधारणतः 17व्या आणि 18व्या शतकात निसर्गाच्या निरीक्षणातून विज्ञानातील बऱ्याचशा कल्पना सत्यात उतरायला सुरुवात झाली. त्यामुळे विज्ञानाची भुरळ संपूर्ण जगाला पडली होती. कल्पनेकडून वास्तवाकडे सुरू झालेला विज्ञानाचा प्रवास साहजिकच माणसाच्या जिज्ञासेची दारे उघडत चालला होता आणि त्यातूनच सभोवतालच्या परिस्थितीमध्ये निरीक्षणे करणे, निरीक्षणाधारित प्रश्न विचारणे, स्वतःची परिकल्पना केंद्रस्थानी नियोजन करणे, करून निरीक्षणे माहिती संकलित करणे, मिळालेल्या माहितीचे करणे व सत्यता पडताळून शेवटी निष्कर्ष मांडणे ही सर्व कौशल्ये विकसित होत गेली. सारखी शाळा नसते आणि स्वअंगी असलेल्या जिज्ञासेसारखा कोणी गुरु नसतो. माणसाला आलेल्या अनुभवातून आणि निसर्गाप्रती उत्कटता जिज्ञासा वाढत गेली आणि त्यातून त्याची परिकल्पना परिपक्व झाली. त्यामुळे यातून तो छोट्या छोट्या कल्पनांचा उपयोग करून त्याने निसर्गातील मूलभूत तत्वे शोधण्यास सुरुवात केली. या सर्वांच्या उपयोगातून नवनवीन शोध लावण्यास मदत झाली. इतिहासातील काही शोध हे माणसांच्या कल्पनेतून, तसेच काही शोध हे अपघाताने लागले असले तरी त्या अपघातांना संशोधनाच्या परिकल्पनेतून मूर्तरूप देण्यासाठी निसर्गाच्या मूलभूत तत्वांचा फार मोठा वाटा राहिला आहे. आईन्स्टाईनच्या सापेक्षता सिद्धांत असो, न्यूटनचा गुरुत्वाकर्षणचा नियम असो, अल्फ्रेड नोबेलचा डायनामाइटचा शोध असो, मेरी क्युरीची किरणोत्सारी असो, राईट बंधूंचे विमान असो, जेम्स वेबचे वाफेचे इंजिन असो, ग्राहम बेलचा टेलिफोन असो की चार्ल्स डार्विनची उत्क्रांती व निसर्ग निवडीचा सिद्धांत असो, या सर्व शोधांचा पाया देखील विविध अशा छोट्या छोट्या कल्पना आणि निसर्गातील अनेक मूलभूत तत्वांचा वापर हाच होय. शालेय जीवनापासून ते उच्च महाविद्यालयीन शिक्षण घेत असताना आपण हे निसर्गातील विविध मूलभूत तत्वे शिकत आहोत. तीच तत्वे पुढे मोठे होऊन शोध लावण्यात कारणीभूत ठरत असतात. यातूनच आपणा सर्वांची जिज्ञासा वाढत असते आणि आपण त्या विषयात रुची घेण्यास सुरुवात करतो. एकदा का आपली एखाद्या विषयात रुची निर्माण झाली की मग आपोआपच आपण त्या विषयाचा गांभीर्याने अभ्यास करून त्यातील विविध कौशल्ये आत्मसात करत असतो. अशा रीतीने अनेक विविध टप्प्यातून वेगवेगळ्या शोधांनी मूर्तरूप प्राप्त केले आहे. या विषयाबद्दल सविस्तर असं मार्गदर्शन प्रमुख अतिथी आदरणीय डॉक्टर मोरेजी आपल्याला करणार आहेत. मी त्या विषयातली तज्ञ नाही, पण मला जेवढं वाटलं तेवढं मी या ठिकाणी माझं मनोगत मांडलं. आपल्या वेबिनारसाठी मी खूप खूप मनपूर्वक शुभेच्छा देते. पुन्हा एकदा सर्वांचं स्वागत करते आणि माझं मनोगत संपवते. धन्यवाद.
Thank you very much, madam, for your valuable guidance and sharing your valuable thoughts. before us. Now, before calling the today's resource person, I can assure you that on the behalf of Department of Chemistry and the resource person, all the participants, particularly the young research scholars and the students who are aspired to be the next scientist, that they will be getting a very good platform to get oriented on how to start your research, how to think over it, and the most importantly, keep yourself motivated until you get the good results out of your research. With these words, now may I call Dr. S.V. Gaikwad sir to introduce such an exciting and fascinating personality who is with us today. Over to you, Dr. S.V. Gaikwad.
Okay, sir. Can I audible?
Yes, sir.
Can I audible, sir? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good
Go ahead.
afternoon to all. Okay. Good afternoon to all. It's my great honor to introduce our chief guest of today's national webinar. We are indeed privileged to have DST Inspire faculty and eminent personality in the field of electronics and medicinal chemistry. Dr. Sandeep More sir is as our chief guest. Dr. Sandeep More sir belongs from Jamb village of Latur district. He is a son of Marathwada soil. It's a very proud for us. He is presently working as DST Inspire faculty in Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Dr. More has completed his graduation and post-graduation from Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded. I am happy to note that he started his career as a project assistant in National Chemical Laboratory, Pune, and research assistant in University of Basel, Switzerland, respectively. Dr. More has been awarded with PhD degree in organic electronics from University of Freiburg, Germany. He did his postdoctoral research in molecular machines from University of Siegen, Germany. His research area of interest in molecular machines, organic electronics, singlet fusion, smart textile, novel auxiliaries, and functional dyes, etc. He is a research guide for PhD degree in chemistry as well as in textile chemistry. He has successfully guided till that is 4 students for the PhD degree and 13 students for master degree in ICT Mumbai. Dr. More also made a mark in the field of research. He has published 14 research articles in Scopus Index reputed international journals with high impact factor. He was conferred national and international awards. He has been awarded by DST Inspire Faculty Award and Early Career Research Award. It's our proud privilege to have him as a chief guest of today's national level webinar on carving of big dreams using basic principles and small ideas. So this is the brief introduction about today's chief guest, Dr. Sandeep More sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Gaikwad sir, for giving such a nice brief introduction of today's resource person, Dr. Sandeep More sir. Now, without taking too much of your time, may I take a liberty to invite a very exciting and fascinating personality who is having with us today, Dr. Sandeep More sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure, sir.
I hope I am audible as well as in good visual
Okay.
condition.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Without, as you are very punctual with the time, I can see that we can directly start with the presentation. And
Yes, sir.
before starting it, I would be very thankful to all the participants as well as the staff from the college, then especially honorable principal ma'am for the nice introduction and the sharing of her views on the topic. So before starting, it will be very convenient for me if I am allowed to present or share the presentation. I think the host has to allow me.
Okay, sir. Okay. Share your screen.
Jadhav sir, allow him to share his screen.
जाधव सर. हॅलो. हा सर, त्यांना अलाउ करा सर.
Thank you. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
I
okay.
hope you all can see now, right?
Okay, visible sir.
Perfect. So before going into the topic, I will just talk about why we choose this particular topic, which is a bit off to the research experience or the skills we have developed so far. Actually, I would be thankful to the lockdown, especially that to such an extended lockdown. And in this lockdown, we realized to take the benefit of the working from home pattern, because when we were in institute, we used to really thinking about how to share the environment or whatever ideas we are working on uh, in the area where we cannot reach or we cannot commute very conveniently, maybe to the distance due to the lack of the network or contacts. The reason could be anything, but it's obviously like if you see something which is very exciting, it's very difficult for a human being to control himself from sharing the exciting things with the fellow species or whatever friends. But we got this opportunity, and being raised in a small town, or we can even say the village, I knew what exactly problems we have to face, especially while thinking about some big dreams, or we will call it like fancy ideas. And the limitation is not the intellectual or resource wise. The limitation is just the way we are thinking about the ideas. So just thought of sharing the experience as well as some topics since, almost now 5 years since we started our research group at Institute of Chemical Technology, and we took a risk that we will not work for so-called publications or numbers or something. We started working on very complicated topics, and we didn't care. Even now we don't care about what we are getting as an materialistic output, but we are looking for the solution for those problems. And those research topics I will share at the end. Like if you see, the concepts behind all those research topics are very simple, but the topic itself is so complicated that very few of the researchers in India, they choose to work on it. And till now we didn't find a experimental researcher who is actually working on those topics with its independent group. But that was a good start for us, and we realized that this is also I would like to share that uh, when we started working on this topic since 5 years, there was no output in terms of publication or something based on our research topics. But at the same time, we realize that if we need some help regarding some collaboration or some characterization techniques or any type of resource, at that time, nobody hesitate to share their resources or their hand. So we realize that although we don't have any output, we are not the group who is publishing one research article every month, every week. We are not the part of those syndicate, but still we are getting the positive response, and we realize that this is because we are working honestly on those ideas without thinking about the output. We took the risk and we are getting the benefits, and this is what we needed. And we reached to this conclusion because if we search on internet, the top 10 countries publishing research articles per year, then we can find India stands at number 3, which is obviously, I mean, uh, nobody can doubt on the excellence. This is something we should be proud of. But at the same time, if we search the number of researchers per million inhabitants and the research and development expenditure as a percentage of the GDP, at that time we stand really low. And that means we are publishing research articles in terms of number, we are higher. But at the same time, in the terms of, let's say, quality of that research article, or how the research is percolated into the society, whether it is through the social system, it is through the educational system, whatever system. But the research mindset has to be percolated through the systems to every kid of this country. And this is what we have to work on. And obviously, this is our responsibility. It's not somebody else. It's not the government or it's not the authorities who are going to work on these issues. It's you and me who have to work on this. So we started to share our experience, our views on these topics. But at the same time, we'll go slowly with what we call as a research, what we call as a scientist. At this, and we will end this by cross-checking all these postulates with the work which we are doing currently in Institute of Chemical Technology. And I will be really happy if there will be a fruitful discussion or some suggestions, even some critics, which will be more welcome on the views, because this is how we developed our group, our research themes. And this is the slide I really like to share. I mean, when the motto behind this slide is, when we call us somebody is a scientist, somebody is a researcher, somebody is working on some research topics or something like that, somebody is working, and that research topic doesn't have to be from typical field like the science, commerce, arts. Actually, sometimes I feel like these branches in the colleges or education system is similar to the caste system, like the arts faculty, the commerce faculty, then science faculty. Actually, we cannot differentiate knowledge based on the area or based on the excellence achieved by the students. Knowledge is obviously it's omnipresent, it's universal everywhere. So this is how the science started, with some philosophical thinkings, like whether earth rotates around the sun or sun rotates around the earth, whether earth is spherical shaped or flat. All these genius people, today we call them genius, but at that time, in their own time, they were not supposed to be normal human being. The society at that time didn't give the respect which we are giving them now. This is the story which is repeating in each era, and it has to be. There is no one in that. But at the same time, now we can see that all these philosophers, all these genius, they were not some graduate or postgraduates, or they didn't have. We don't never see somebody with name like Dr. Galileo. Never. So they had the quality of a researcher, of a scientist. That's why they are known to be great personality or great scientists today. And we have to think about this, like what are the characteristics of a good scientist? Means this is, we are going now towards the common problem the students face. When we call students, you should, let's say, give an example, like you have to make a research thesis in the final year of the BTech, or let's say MSc second year. The major key problem every student faces is how to choose the topic. And we'll go towards that slowly. This is useful for the students, for the new budding researchers, and also for the senior faculties, if any, if they can correct us. So the scientist has to be curious, obviously. The common curiosity, that's why I put in the bracket, since childhood, we used to think why the plants are spherical. Each and every planet is spherical. We have to ask the students, like whether you got such questions anytime, or while teaching any topic in the class, we have to make student to think critically on such issues, not only with physical sciences. In every science, why this is like this, they have to think about this. Why plants are spherical? If we, whenever we teach students about color theory, actually we teach them chemistry of dyes, but we start the subject chemistry of dyes by teaching them how we see the colors. And at that time we tell them from the planetary system to the atomic model, they are in the same pattern, or they are following the same system. They are rotating, they are revolving around themselves. This is how the universe is built. So they need to be get astonished by getting that click. Oh, really? The atomic model is same like the planetary system. So then they will start thinking. So curiosity, if there is no curiosity, we cannot get questions. If we don't get questions, the research is quite difficult. An important category or characteristic for a scientist is to be patient. Then he has to be courageous. These both, the combination of these both characteristics build the scientist to take the decisions with a risk. Then the scientist has to be detail oriented. If we are doing some experiment, we have to observe each and every moment while the experiment is going on, or we have to observe each and every change in that experiment. And based on those little changes, we get the real output from that experiment. And while we were doing our PhDs, at that time we had a audit course, which was not for the mark, to learn how the patients has to be grown in a person. And the course was to, we have to carry or take a herd of donkeys from one place to another. So this was a university course. The course was approved by university. We have to take the herd of donkeys, 7-8 donkeys, and we have to take them from one place to another. And the idea behind this was, donkey is the dumb animal, as we consider. That it's very difficult to move the donkeys from one place to another place. They really check your patience. So that was the course actually. Then this is how the world thinks about the minute details of human being, how to make someone think about something. Then each and the scientist has to be creative, obviously, to have great ideas, or to think about great ideas by looking at simple things. For that, the creativity is needed. While when we get a research proposal, I have a bit typically, I'm just sharing, like whenever I have to submit some research proposal, if the deadline is after 15 days, I compulsory choose to travel